Good afternoon, TIs, UK around the world. Eritrean people, foreign people, not from Coventry City, and anyone not in the circles of anyone who's linked to the government, linked to the council, linked to the police, linked to sociologists, human behavioural scientists, psychiatrists, psychologists. Yeah, and this was our Centre Doctors Association and retired police officers, and not in the local gang, the old doorman association, the firm, all their hooligan boys. Yeah, and UN establishment, UK establishments, you need to understand. Yeah, right, all these people are circulating like vultures around our families. Yeah, trading places is a prime example. What did my brother with all the local people? They got him addicted and made him lose his mortgage. So they messed him up. Yeah, and then got him to walk away from the family and not see us or phone us. Yeah, and then with me, they've tried to in my works career. Yeah. So yeah, and so what I told people years ago, well, I'll go back to work because I was off work for a couple of years with a bad back, which was justified. Supervisor dropped a box on my back, nothing else, no other reason to do with NHS or to do with physical issues. Yeah, it's all on record. TNT. Yeah, manager Mark dropped a box on my back and I was off work for about 4 years, and I got myself back into shape. My back's stronger than ever. Yeah, doing hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, yeah, and exercising, and acupuncture. That was pretty good. Yeah, and I got my back into shape. Yeah, and so when the court case of 2003 happened, yeah, they kicked me off for sick. I went back into work, even tried sales for a bit. Yeah, and what happened? All the old boys, what I've mentioned earlier on in the last post, yeah, private detectives, police officers, local fraudsters, yeah, trying to make out the mental health administrators, the psychologists, sociologists, and behavioural scientists, with public health workers, NHS people, trying to help people. They do the opposite. Yeah, they practice like the German Nazis. Yeah, they practice like trading places, twisted bitter old people. Yeah, and do the reverse of caring. Yeah, they go out to destroy people who they've listed, because they've done it for Miss Hoban, done it for all the people who went to the funeral, done it for Ashley Mapp, done it for Nathan Crane, done it for Mark O'Hara, Tasha Griffin. Yeah, and they've done it to train all their people in how to do MK Ultra control, how to do psychological warfare on people, and how to destroy families. Yeah, that's all they're learning. That's all they're here for. Yeah, so I'm Simon Tilley, because Simon Tilley got exposed in 2005 at a co-op. I've got a statement that he tried to force me out of there, used workplace mobbing, yeah, workplace bullying, yeah, and wanted me to give him a reaction of violence. I never gave him that reaction because I stood back thinking something's going on here. Just ain't right how all these co-workers, implants, shafted in manpower, and loads of people smiling at us, because you can sense it all. If you're on the ball and you've got senses about you and you've got that extra sense, yeah, that's something's going on there. Yeah, and that's what we're orchestrating to. And so, because I kept them all at arm's bay and carried on trying to work, they had to go into my works managers and tell loads of compulsive lies linked to all their sectors, linked to the police. Yeah, which TIs know. They make up all kinds of lies to keep people down at the bottom, stop them from progressing in life. Yeah, and so, yeah, they've done that to sabotage my work career and stop me from getting a mortgage, stop getting me a decent car. Yeah, stop me from progressing in life. And then, cap it all off, they had to go and try and destroy my mother's mind with the programme. Chainless slaves, how to trauma people, how to disassociate, defragment, yeah, disrupt the mind, body and soul, yeah, of my mother. Yeah, they've tried it on me, but my mind and body and soul too strong for them. But they're training all their juniors. So they've put young spunkers in there, teenagers, yeah, and 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, yeah, from the private detectives, yeah, from the NHS, from the mental health, from psychiatry, psychology, sociology, the NHS, because they've got all kinds of different people in there, all clicking away ferociously, want to research it all, because now they're using modern day internet technology, and they've been using that to their own advantage, corrupt, illegal criminal practice and advantage in Coventry, yeah, learning how to internet stream it all back to all their relevant departments, sectors, and they've given it to loads of local people who, because the old doormen, they have to use local people to stalk people for them. Yeah, to do street theatre, to do overt work, to put equipment everywhere, to try and play games with people and try and disrupt their minds and souls. Yeah, to try and get reaction out of them while they're clicking away ferociously 24 hours a day, 365 days a year since 2005. Yeah, and like the FBI, CIA, Dr. Ewan Cameron experiments, Yeah, and when they burnt all the MK Ultra Coventry pole, got rid of it all because they realised they were being investigated. Yeah, because the crimes against humanity, what the Germans practiced against the Jews, children, people, with all kinds of different experiments. Yeah, this is what they've done in Coventry City Council establishment. Yeah, and so, yeah, to destroy my mother, yeah, put into a care home for family court protection. They're trying to stop me and my brother from having the house in the future. Yeah, to destroy families. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, because I told people, yeah, okay, I'll go back to work. Eventually I can save up loads of money. I'll get a mortgage. And if I get a supervisor job, manager job, sound. If not, I'll still be able to get a mortgage. And we want rent the houses out in the future. Yeah, so they're set to work to do the reverse and make sure I can't get up there. Yeah, and or my brother up there. Yeah, and to do that, they have to try and take my mother's house off her. Yeah, to try and leave us struggling in our later lives. Yeah, so that's what they've done to all three of us. Yeah, and I want them all arrested. All the Swansdown Centre Doctors Association, all the retired police officers, Mark Sexton, Duncan Furby, Jeff Coupledick, or some of these armed forces boys, miners boys. Yeah, military, merchant navies. Yeah, the Paul Southerns, the Steve Blaney's, the Marvin Davises, all the dumb men who worked at SCS. Yeah, and all the juniors are put in there. Tony Chapman, Ryan Lewis, Marvin Davis, Callum Hegarty, the Matthew Lees. Yeah, they all using alias names. Yeah, to other people that had it in out there from Birmingham, from London. Yeah, from Leicester, from Rugby. Yeah, from Nuneaton, from Bedworth. Yeah, to Kersley. Yeah, and they're all being sworn to secrecy because they think, and don't forget John Briscoe, his girlfriend works, his wife, yeah, is linked to the government. She earns more money than him. They've got loads of money in the bank. He didn't even need a supervisor's job. Yeah, they've done a Trading Places. If you've not, people don't watch Trading Places, Eddie Murphy, yeah, I suggest people watch it all. And that's the minds, yeah, the mentality of the corrupted arseholes pulling the strings on all the puppets in Coventry and in my works areas while they're sitting in the background getting all the internet streams. Yeah, if you look at the age of the Swansdown Centre Doctors, look at the retired one come out from retirement. Yeah, he looks like a German. Yeah, he looks like a twisted animal. He loves to experiment with human behavioural science, sociology, psychology, psychiatry. That's what the Swansdown Centre Doctors are linked to. Yeah, and they love to destroy people. Yeah, they love to do the reverse. Yeah, and they experiment like they're doing Cameron. They want to destroy people's minds, bodies and souls via psychotropic medication, antidepressants, antipsychotics, and isolating them into a prisoner of war mental health institution. That's what we're all about. Yeah? And even the care homes. Yeah, they're all about prisoners of war and make people suffer. Yeah, because we've turned the heating up. They've all kinds got electrics everywhere. Yeah, and they're suffocating the pensioners. Yeah, COVID-19. Yeah, it should open everyone's eyes what's happened in 2020. Look at how many pensioners have died in care homes all around the world. And this is what governments need to investigate. Yeah, it's a twisted, corrupted system. And it's depopulate the pensioners, depopulate the world's population by all their sectors, the mental health institutions, the pharmaceutical industry, yeah, the NHS. Yeah, there's loads of abusing doctors out there, loads of abusing nurses out there who go and murder people, and it all gets covered up as a natural death. Died from natural causes, or this day and age, they died from the virus. Yeah, and I'm exposing it all. Yeah, so I can bring them to justice. Yeah, and use Nuremberg Treaty against them. Yeah, that's what you have to do to all the gang stalkers and covert operators that are abusing and targeting TIs all over the world. Yeah, Nuremberg Treaty trials. Yeah, and that's what needs to be done to a psychiatrist, to public health workers, to police officers, to social workers, to doctors, nurses, and all the internet streaming material and data they have on their computers, on their servers, in portfolios, in dossiers, yeah, and in the family court of protection. Yeah, these judge and jurors have to be trialled under a Nuremberg Treaty. That includes GPs and doctors who are writing anything about me, my mother, brother, or any other TIs around the world when they use a family court protection to get court orders on TIs, and we've never been arrested for anything, or never been pulled up by Section 136 for acting anywhere crazy, yeah, in public, yeah, or in workplaces, yeah, and they have to be trialled under the Nuremberg Treaty. Yeah, just opening everyone's eyes of what they've got away with in Coventry City Council establishment for decades and generations, using the family court protection. And the people behind it all, there's a lot of retired doctors, a lot of retired police officers, private investigating agencies, wannabe private detectives, yeah, corrupted police officers, abusing the authority police officers, and the Shirley Police Training School and all their juniors linked to the NHS England, yeah, linked to social services, linked to mental health, linked to psychiatry, sociology, human behavioural science, colleges and universities, that they are networking it all to all around the world. Yeah, and that's what needs to be investigated. All their computer servers, all their lectures, all their seminars, all their conferences, where a lot of it all is hidden case studies when they hid all the background, and they're using thermology, aureology, infrared, ultrasound and x-ray. Yeah, and there has to be a better way to make sure that it's all consented, because at the moment, yeah, there's no justice being done. Yeah, no investigations being done to ask questions and investigations into where it's all come from, in universities, in colleges, in hospitals, in institutions, in research facilities, organisations, departments and institutions, and the private practices and private clinics. Yeah, yeah, it's all corrupted, it's all abusing authority, and it's all illegally, criminally obtained, gathered, collated and gotten from all mercenaries stuck on Big Brother gangstalking duty, going all around the world, captured all from. Yeah, this is. I spoke to TR the other day, saying that's what's going on around the world. Even when I do these on my videos, YouTube, any social media app, anything on Google, anything in the emails. Yeah, it's all getting collated by algorithms and intelligence organisations and data collating companies, yeah, linked to all these big corporations, yeah, and they're getting it all free, snatching it every day off people's phones, off people's social media sites, Instagram, yeah, FaceTime, YouTube, Facebook, yeah, and any other applications out there, yeah, governments and corrupted corporations. I'm getting it all free. So I've warned people before, watch what you put on your social media. Yeah, don't put your family photographs on there. Don't put your videos on there of your children. Yeah, your holiday snaps and all that kind of stuff. Because all these unprofessional experts are getting it all for free. Yeah, and even magazines in other parts of the world. Yeah, because it gets collated and they're probably what they capture from the UK. They show it to other countries in case the people in the UK say, oh, that's me. Or people point it out. Yeah, it's all getting collated. Yeah, all this mass data on the internet. Yeah, it's getting collated by all these corporations and data harvesting companies. Yeah, and they've sent it on in bundles to universities, to colleges, yeah, to hospitals, to institutions, to private clinics, private institutions, yeah, and they're sociologists, human behavioural scientists, psychologists, psychiatrists, yeah, and want to be doctors and nurses, yeah, we want to be human behavioural readers, yeah, and so, yeah, that's what's happened, that's what's going on all around the world, yeah, and people have to be careful what we put on social media, yeah, on the internet. Yeah, and so I'm exposing what's going on in Coventry City. Yeah, because I'm not going to let these unprofessional, twisted council establishment workers and police officers get away with a major stitch up, major frame up to destroy my family and our futures. Yeah, and trying to experiment with all kinds of pharmaceutical drugs, depot injections, flu jabs, and whatever they do to elderly people in the care homes. Yeah, it's all experiments. Yeah, and everything I've exposed about Coventry City Council establishment. Yeah, we've got juniors, trainees, students. Yeah, to training police officers, training social workers, training mental health administrators. Yeah, training public health workers, to even judging jurors who are inexperienced of the family court protections. We're just learning it all as we go along. Yeah, and they're all acting. Yeah, for their Coventry Council establishment and for their career and for trying to enhance their careers, try and progress their careers. Yeah, and try and get up the ladder of whatever organisation sectors that they want to go to. Yeah, well. Even all the admin staff will make phone calls or get all these courts ready, or judging jurors and the public health mental health, social workers, the administrators, when they go and speak to them in family court protections, they're learning it all. Yeah, because they're retired people. Yeah, they've all got their noses in. They won't stay away. Yeah, but whether it's police officers, mental health workers, public health workers, or psychiatrists, sociologists, and behavioural scientists who've been there and done it all before, yeah, they're all training their people in how they use family court protections for decades and generations in the UK and around the world. Yeah, that's what the family courts of protection's about. Yeah, they abuse their authority and they train all their people. Yeah, and the family courts of protection, yeah, because they're secret courts, they're all sworn to secrecy. They protect the identities of everyone in the government, everyone in the council establishments, and everyone they're using in the local area as statement makers, as witness makers, yeah, and as phone callers to the social services, dossiers, and portfolios that they have got. Well, loads of it's been softened off, yeah, for hidden case studies, for research, and for lectures, seminars, conferences, for colleges and universities. Yeah, so everyone have a good day. Digest that information. Yeah, I'm telling you how it is. And it's my experiences and what I've seen that we're trying to do to my family. Yeah, for 15 years. Yeah, and I ain't fucking stupid. Yeah, they'll try and cover it all up, saying, oh, it's their own demise. It ain't. Yeah. They orchestrate it all. They construct it all. Yeah, they manufacture it all. Yeah, they look after drug dealers. They look after drug addicts. Yeah, they look after the local people who are born in the cities. Yeah, and or people they have to bribe, they have to pay, or they manipulate. Look how easy it is to manipulate addicts. Yeah, who are addicted and on a downward spiral. Yeah, for offering drugs, or offer them cash, be the local community leaders, be the drug dealers, or people that we look up to who think that they're trying to help them out and give them some money. Oh, go do us a favour, just walk past these people, or do something, or whatever, or I mean, or try and get a reaction out of them, say all right to them. Yeah, and I mean, I've had it for 15 years. Yeah, over the last couple of years, over the last few weeks. Yeah, I've had people saying all right to me, they don't even fucking know them, and a lot of them look like fucking addicts. Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everywhere you go, there's homeless people everywhere, there's addicts everywhere, there's drug dealers everywhere. Yeah, and if you know your city, yeah, you know their faces, you know the circles they hang around with, or the way they are, and the way their faces and eyes are. You think, they're on fucking drugs, or they're fucking addicts. What the fuck's he saying all right to me? But I'll just go with the flow. And as I said, and it's all edited. Yeah, and the ping mobile phones when they're trying to stitch people up. Yeah, and try and rope them into the sectors, or try and get a frame and stitch up by the police. Yeah, so I'm opening everyone's eyes, because I'm not going to tolerate, that abnormal, out of the ordinary, corrupted, abusing authority, sneaky, disgusting, creepy, sneaky agenda and motives to try and destroy my future, try and destroy my mother and my brother, and I ain't going to let it happen. Yeah, that's my moral duty, to protect my family, just like everyone else's. Yeah, so everyone have a good day, have a good weekend. Everyone out.